Do you really want to be in the spotlight and tackle online video, but you have these fears that perhaps you haven't addressed or overcome? Well, make sure to stay tuned. I was still that shy, awkward kid, so I had this like talent inside of me, but I struggled with feeling comfortable sharing it with the world. Hey Dare to Dreamers, it's Michelle Osorio with Dare to Dream School. This is another clip from Paola Rosser's Fearless Female podcast where I was a guest. And I hope you can take a little bit from this story. You know, if you have some fears, whether you can acknowledge what they are or not when it comes to taking the spotlight, learning that you deserve to be on camera, well, I hope you can learn something from this story. So this is the final installment where I talk about how I overcame my fears to go from behind the camera as a filmmaker to finally acknowledging that I deserve that spotlight and tackling online video. So check this out and hopefully you can learn something.
As you're sitting there and you're singing, literally singing from your soul, and someone says, "Oh my God, you sound just like Ariel." And even listening to the lyrics of the words of that song, like, I want to be where the people are. Like you were like in your house alone with this creative bug inside of you, this beautiful gift that you were gifted with. It's bringing tears to my eyes.
You're making me want to cry now
because it's
I cry
like
when other people cry.
Because it's honest. It's like you wanted to be where the people were, yet you were stuck at home, like aching to show your creativity.
Yeah.
And then YouTube comes into your life.
Well, much later. So I did study. I did go to choir. My family wasn't totally supportive, so they didn't pay for singing lessons. They'd let me do it, but they weren't crazy about it. So I grew up in a mixed family. So
what was your mix?
My dad is Mexican and my mom is Vietnamese.
Okay.
And so my Mexican side were always saying, "You're so talented, you're the best, you can do anything." But on the Asian side, it was mostly like, "Okay, well, that's interesting. How are your grades?"
Yeah.
You know, it was all about my grades.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because I still hold on to some of that baggage as an adult. I always was listening to this voice from my past saying, "That's not realistic, Michelle, you know, the creative thing." And it's funny because for a long time, even when it came to YouTube, I was hiding behind there was a reason I hid behind the camera, even though I did choir and I did do stage stuff as a kid, but it was very hard as an awkward kid. But there was always this voice in my head saying, "You don't deserve the spotlight." So, do you know what your fears are? Let me know. And let me know your requests. Maybe I can help you with them. Remember, I'm not just a YouTuber. I was an actor for many years on stage, even though I had terrible stage fright and was an introvert and was very shy. But I also have been a director for many years, and I've learned how to make people feel comfortable on camera and eliciting genuine performances. So I want to know, what are your questions? And make sure you check out this awesome next video. Until next time, Dare to Dreamers, never give up. Osorio out.